Hello, this is Doug Tidwell for the Redis Labs Sample Code Marketplace, here with another great application. Today's special is a simple app that shows you how to cache results in Redis. The app uses the GitHub REST API to see how many repos a given user has. Searching for Microsoft tells us they have almost 3,900 repos, and we got that answer in a little under 150 milliseconds. The value wasn't in the cache, so we actually called the REST API and stored the results in Redis. The next time we look for Microsoft, we should get a much faster response time. But first, let's look at the code to see how we're using Redis. This is the Java version, but the technique is the same in all versions of the code. We get the current time for our statistics, then we use the Redis get command to get the number of repos for this username. If the value isn't in the database, it's null, we call the REST API. When we call it, we take the value we got from GitHub and use the Redis setX command to store the value with a key, a timeout, and a value. The key is the username, in this case Microsoft. The timeout tells Redis this value should expire after 1 hour, or 3,600 seconds, and the value is the number of repos. As always, we'll take a look at the data in Redis Insight. Looking at the keys in the database, we can see that there's a key called Microsoft, and its value is 3886. Now let's go back to the UI. If we search for Microsoft again, we get the answer in less than 1/4 of a millisecond, more than 1,000 times faster. That's the power of caching. It's important to realize that you can cache any value that takes a while to find or calculate. Normally, we think of a cache as sitting in front of a slow relational database, but it works just as well for REST API calls. So that's today's special. Caching is one of the most common use cases of Redis, and as we've seen here, it can make your application way faster. Be sure to check the marketplace often for more great samples to help you make the most of Redis.